Hey everybody, welcome back to Florida's Worst Vlog. Today we were gonna go up to Snowcat Ridge and do some snow tubing, do some stuff outdoors, some Florida winter activities, but instead I found out they have like a limit on the tickets they sell, so it's sold out today. And what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna play with a toy you guys haven't seen that I got yet, and we're gonna do just a little cooking of some baby back ribs on the new toy. So I'm going to go ahead and prep it up here and we're going to get started. But first, let me introduce you to the new guy. All right, so right here at Florida's Worst Vlog Command Center. Hey, there's Sully. What's up, buddy? What you been doing? What did you do? What did you bury out there? This dog will grab anything and bury it. All right, well, here it is. I know it looks like a coffin, but this is the new guy, the Blackstone 36-inch griddle top. And I know what you're thinking. It's not charcoal. You can't do ribs on something that ain't charcoal. But what we're gonna do is prove that wrong. Yeah, I got this cover for it off of Amazon. It's like 40 bucks or something like that for the cover. We'll just throw this over there. And then it comes with the top there. I got it at Walmart. 36-inch griddle from Blackstone at Walmart. I think the price for this guy was $289, somewhere in there, in the 290s. Let's go ahead and take the top off here. So that's how it looks there with the top off. The top just kind of hangs on the back of the griddle. And every time you use it, you kind of leave an oil slick on it so it doesn't rust or anything, and keeps the top of it nice and seasoned. So what we're going to do here, just to get it ready for those ribs, I'm going to take all 4 of these down to low. We got this electric start. Oh, helps if I turn the bottle on. There we go. And then underneath there you can see the 4 little burners going. One, two, three. Yep, all 4 are going. So then we'll just kind of monitor the top of this. And I want it to get nice and warm, but not too hot. But those 2 spots of oil that I see here, actually those are condensation from underneath where the handles of the lid are. Once those 2 little spots are fried off of there, I'll know that it's hot enough and we'll get started. Let's go back inside and season these ribs up. Alright, so the plan, I need a binding agent, and that's going to be the yellow mustard there. We're going to go ahead and put the yellow mustard on first. And then I got 3 different types of rubs. But I'm going to half mix the Swamp Boys and the smoky rub together with the brown sugar. And then I'm going to use the porkasaurus rub, mix that with some brown sugar. And we'll do each rack of these half and half. And we'll see which one we like better. So let's go ahead and get these all rubbed up. Okay, so we've got the mustard slathered on one of the racks. And then here's our mixture of we have the Swamp Boys, and then we've got the smoky rub. It's just going to give it a smokier taste. And got it all mixed up with some brown sugar in there. Just hoping that the brown sugar will give it a nice caramelized coating. So let's go ahead and get that rub in there. Get it nice and worked in. I'm going to do both sides of this. Okay, so we got that first rack. Now we're going to take the mustard and attack this second rack here. Okay, so now we got the mustard on the second rack. Let's go ahead and This is the porkasaurus with brown sugar. We're going to go ahead and rub that in. And there you have it. We have 2 racks of ribs. This front one right here is a smoky rub mixed with the Swamp Boys. This one right here is the porkasaurus rub mixed with brown sugar. So what we're going to do is flip it over and do the other side, and then we're going to go out and check on the griddle. Well, I always keep a tray ready to go. So it's got my oil, it's got my water and squirt bottles, has the tools of the trade, a little bit of seasoning, and a roll of toilet paper, a roll of paper towel, just for getting the thing cleaned up and everything when we're done. So we're going to carry the tray out and then carry the ribs out. And I'm also going to take out this pan. Let me get this purse out of it. So this pan right here, I'm also going to use to flip over on top of the ribs so we can get it, get them nice and steamed in there as well. So let's go out to the griddle. Okay, here we are back where the magic happens. And this is what we're going to do. We got 2 racks of ribs. I'm going to put one under each one of these turkey pans just to get a good well over smoking of them. I got that smoky rub on them so they get nice and smoked up underneath those pans for a little while, and then we'll grill them after that. But as of now, I think we're pretty warm. What I'm going to do is take the water, just give it a little. They were pretty sizzly there. So I'll go ahead and take the pans off and then put some oil on the... Ah, yeah, look at that smoke coming out of there. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay. So what I use is avocado oil. The only reason I use this is because I watch the Walt twins. If you guys have ever seen their cooking videos, they are awesome. They're also here in Florida, just a few miles away. My dream, collaboration with the Walt twins. So, first thing, go over to the Walt twins, tell them to look up Florida's Worst Vlog and to shout me out. Say, hey, John over at Florida's Worst Vlog wants to collab a 36-inch Blackstone Griddle cook with you. All right, here we go. Let's oil up this bad boy. And then we're ready to put on this side. Oh, those are some tough lifting. Here we go. Are we in focus? Let's take this pan back. All right, there's one. There we go. Video just the other day where they made eggnog French toast, and you could just taste it through the video. It looked amazing. If you guys have never seen the Walt twins, go check them out. They're a couple of actual twins that also cook on Blackstone Griddles. If you like this one, you'll really, I mean, they blow me out of the water in every one of my videos. But anyway, mention collab with John at Florida's Worst Vlog. Walt twins, that's what we want. But anyway, we're going to let these simmer under here for about 25 minutes. I'm going to come back and check them. What we want is the meat to start pulling away from the bone. So instead of measuring or getting a temperature on the meat, what I do is just watch the meat raise up above the bone. And the further away from the bone it gets, the closer to done it gets. So we got it really slow, really low, and we just want to let it sit there and smoke under these pans. So we'll be back in a little bit. But while we're waiting, down below, subscribe, like. I need subscribers, you guys. I got to get to 1,000 this year. So subscribe, like, and do it for Sully. Sully needs toys, right? Yeah. And then we'll be right back. Okay, so it's been about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. And right now we're really starting to smell some cooking action. If we take off this lid here, you can see that it's starting to pull away from those ribs. See how it's kind of shrinking in the meat on the back of that rib there. So I'm going to say maybe another 15 or 20 minutes on low here. Yeah, this one's really pulling back. So, yeah, let's give her about 20 more minutes. Keep that on low. And then come on back and flip them over once that meat on the top starts to look really pulled back on the edges of the bones there. So start counting down, 20 more minutes. All right, Sully says it is time to check the ribs. So let's see what we got going on here. Let's get these can tops off. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can see how we're already caramelizing on the top, which is awesome. You can see on the sides there that we're getting a nice, good cook around the edges. So all we need to do now is cook these bad boys on the other side. So I got the spatula set. Nice magnet holder here too on the side of the Blackstone. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spatula up. Flip them over. Give a few squirts of oil around. Move these around in the oil. So I got my sauce here. Just gonna give it a good. This is a nice spicy barbecue sauce that I just love. I'm working in the bottom there, and then I'm gonna give it a good shellacking. Alright, now we're going to do, because we got these already heated up real well, I'm going to go ahead and turn it all the way off. We're going to let the residual steam just go ahead and work its way into the meat there. We don't want to burn the top meat too bad. And we're just going to slowly let it caramelize, crystallize. Let that meat tenderize. We're going to be back after all the eyes are done. And we're going to take those ribs and cut them apart and just see how tender that meat is. So we'll give it another 15-20 minutes. Alright, here we go. End of the process. Let's go ahead and take these lids off. Alright. Look at that. These bad boys are just falling. Just falling. They're going to fall in half when I pick them up like this. There. Whoop. Alright, I got one rack in there. The other rack in there. Alright, here we are with the finished product. We We came out with 2 racks. This is the larger rack. This is the porkasaurus. As you can see, I've already dug in here. I already ate some of the potato salad. I've already had a couple big chunks myself. But here's just a sample of what we're dealing with. Got the bone here. It's just now cooled off enough for me to touch it. And we're looking for the tenderness value. I'm having a hard time holding the camera here while I do this, but here, let's do this. One more bite. Look how clean that bone is. This is fantastic.
I think I like the bigger. They're both good.
Wow, the porkasaurus is the best of the rubs. And it cooked a little bit better. This is just leaving a clean, I mean, this is like Brontosaurus Rex right here. Great ribs. Blackstone Griddle. That was awesome. This is what we have left here. This is what's left of the big ones, the small ones. I mean, even these, they just fall right apart off of that bone. Incredibly juicy. Good stuff. All right, everybody, so thank you for joining me for the Blackstone Griddle doing baby back ribs. Please click the like and subscribe buttons for me. Put a comment down below if you think I screwed it all up, whatever. Once again, go over to the Walt twins. They live right up the street from us, and I really want to do a collaborative cook-off with them. My griddle versus their griddle. They're so much better than me, but still, let's see if we can talk them into it. So if you're watching this, go over to Walt Twins, WALTWINS, on YouTube. They have the same Blackstone Griddle right up the road from us here in Florida. Let's do a cook-off. So go comment on their page too. Like, subscribe. We'll see you later. So now we got a dirty griddle to clean. So let me show you how I clean this guy. First of all, I'll get all my tools and stuff off of it. I still have a nice little bunch of water here. But this guy is kind of the cleaning helper. And this is going to be a tough one because all that caramelized sugar and junk. The nice thing about these newer griddles is that they have the drain in the back. They used to have the drain across the front here, and it would just go right down the leg of the thing. You had to put a can or something to catch it down there. But this way, when I scrub this all off, I can push a lot of it into a little catch cup I have attached to the back here. I'll show you that in a little bit, but for right now, I just got to scrub this thing. You can see a lot of that's coming off just fine. Alright, so as you can see, we've scraped a lot off of there. We got it really kind of down to the bare griddle, through all that junk, the black stuff that was on there, into the trash bag. And now we're just kind of left with this bare griddle, but before we put it away for the day, what we got to do is wipe it down real good and then put a coat of oil on it. So what I do is I just take regular paper towel and the rest of our water. Don't want too much water because it's all just going to run off into our bin there. We're just going to get all the stuff that we missed with the scraper. Whew, that's hot. This will burn your fingers, boy. That's why I usually wait a day and do this the next day when it's cooled off. That's alright. Right now, get all that schmutz off. And then we're going to take another batch of paper towel here. This happens to be the end of the roll. Take some of the good old avocado oil. Just kind of evenly spread it out there. And this is how you know that tomorrow when you come out here, it's not going to be all rusted up. I mean, you all have cooked on cast iron before or whatnot. You know, you can't put those away dry. Just going to wipe it real good. Make sure we get that oil, especially on the places that we've been scraping hard. And just smooth it out. Get it up along the edges. The whole thing smells like guacamole now. That avocado oil. Now we got her greased up, cooling off, everything's turned off. She's clean, ready to go for the next time.